I see. I need Jason here.
Yeah. You forget after a while,
Well,
right?
something about he had to go to a movie or something.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know. Jay Peckham, welcome back.
Hey, thanks, brother.
And, boy, interesting here right now. Quick look, a scoreless period here.
Yeah.
8-5 shots on goal for our Sarnia Sting.
Well, it depends on which shots you're counting.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh, my goodness. It's a Donnybrook.
You think there should be more shots on goal put up there?
No. I think it's there's shots on goal and then there's shots to the head.
Okay, right.
Shots have been fired here. I'm telling you, it's going to get out of hand. I'm going to tell you right now, this is going to get out of hand.
Well, it's been an interesting first period, and fact, there's a lot of things to talk about here. But first, let's start with the positive here. So let's go and talk about.
Are you suggesting I have some negatives?
Maybe.
You know me pretty well. It's crazy.
I just got to figure out what I'm doing here. There we go.
You figure it out.
Players to watch for the NHL here, Mitch Young being one of them, who I think, although we're scoreless, like Mitch has really been showing up here tonight.
He has, absolutely. He's been really great in the corners.
Yeah.
And keeping that puck in that forward zone, I mean, he's been outstanding to watch.
Yeah, and of course,
good strong player.
And of course, Lucas Fisher.
Oh yes,
another great player in there that is
you hear
really
his name so constantly.
He's a leader for this team.
Yeah, I was watching the Kitchener game the other day when we didn't do so wonderfully
we'll talk about that too.
Yeah, we can talk about that. I think but every second player that they were commenting on was Lucas Fisher.
Yeah.
So
they do it up in the booth upstairs
it's
too.
crazy.
On the radio,
so he's in there for sure, like a dirty
well
shirt.
earned. And then our goalie, I can never say it
Sujicha.
right. No, Chartier.
Oh, Chartier, yeah.
Yeah, so he's on the NFL
NHL.
to watch. What did I say? NFL?
NFL?
Wow.
Yeah, you football.
Okay, we'll just start this over. Well, I got a jersey. I won a jersey the other day. I don't know if you saw that. I don't know how to spell football. And I got the jersey. And somebody said, why don't you wear that on your show? And I'm like,
absolutely.
That'd just be dumb.
Yeah, that'd be dumb.
So three great players here, though, in the OHL that are being watched tremendously.
Sure.
And rightfully so, especially with our goalie Chartier, who has only played one game.
And it was a good one. It was really a good one.
You were impressed by him?
I was, absolutely. I mean, I love the fact that we're honestly spoiled for decent goalies. I mean, that's a good thing. That's a good problem to have right there.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Especially since the parting of Ben Gaudreau, right, of course, who did very well for us here in the Sarnia Sting, and of course we're still wishing him the best.
He was a building block, absolutely. He kept us in, and we had an amazing season in his final season as a Sting. Wish him well, all the best. And
how you doing?
But again, spoiled for goalies.
Time moves on, right?
Absolutely,
and then that's what we got to do. That's all part of the game, so to speak.
For sure.
And then, of course, Ryan Brown, who is going to be going to the U17 and late next week, really.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
And unfortunately missing here tonight.
Yes.
Not sure what's going on there.
Well, he took a rather tremendous check to the back of the head.
Yeah.
And I would imagine this is probably precautionary.
I would think so.
He came back afterwards, played one shift, and then we didn't see him again.
Yeah, so especially when you're going to the U17, you don't want to be taking any more risks while you're still here at home. And congratulations to him on that. Well earned. A couple of people on Twitter have been calling him like our hockey stud, so to speak, for this team.
Yeah.
And he very quickly progressed in this team. He came out the gates like a hungry horse, and then led the way to a lot of winning games.
Well, he's another one of those really busy players. When he gets on, he puts 100% into each shift, and you can see it. One of the things I harp on a lot about this team is being first to the puck.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So if you got an opportunity to get to the puck, you need to be first to the puck.
And
right?
If you're otherwise, not, don't do the dump and chase.
Otherwise, the dump and chase is just a dump, and you don't want to take a dump on the ice.
Yeah. No, definitely
right?
don't want to take a dump on the ice.
So, if you're only doing half of the dump and chase, it's only dump.
Yeah, well,
so,
he's earned it with 4 goals and 3 assists
100%.
in like 9 games
Yep.
to this season so far. So he's shown up.
Having a heck of a game.
And I would say he's likely had an influence in the locker room as well by that.
I would think so. I mean, you could probably very easily characterize the guys who are doing the most on the ice. They're probably also doing the most in the locker room.
I would think so.
You know what I mean? In terms of inspiring the team and sort of moving things forward and, keeping that encouragement up. And
well, in the locker room is a place where a lot of conversation happens, and you can tend to want to be around somebody like that. Like, okay, what are you doing? What am I not doing?
Absolutely.
How can we learn from each other there? So congratulations to him.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go into tonight's game where it's scoreless right now. I really feel like it's been slow, and sort of like for the most part, and I feel like these teams are feeling each other out. I don't know if if Sting is like, well, we beat them, they got to be hungry to come at us, but Windsor's not too like. I don't.
Well, we've been burned by that kind of thing
and
before.
Then, hey, how you doing? Good to see you, man. Right on. To see
fans.
What can I say? Tony, I love him. I went to high school with him.
Nice.
We had a little bit of an interruption there with kind of a broken door down there, so that kind of stops the momentum that was maybe trying to get going out there. But it's like they're tugging on this pulley. They just can't. I don't know. It just seems
know what they're tugging on right now? They're tugging on each other's jerseys. Like, there's so many times where you look and you got 4 guys down in the corner, and neither one of them are, neither one of the pairs are letting each other up.
Yeah.
And it just, that kind of slows it down. It is a bit sloppy out there, but it's a very aggressive game. And don't get me wrong, there's been lots of action. What I'm finding is this period, there was a lot of odd man rushes on both sides, which I think, that's kind of dangerous. When you're leaving somebody extra behind on a play, it can be a little bit harder to play the game. So anyway,
I guess, but I want to see more hockey happening out there.
Yeah, I want to see more hockey and less wrestling.
Aggressive. Not when I say aggressive. What I see out there, I don't really call aggressive. I mean, they're tugging on jerseys and stuff, but bumping into each other a little hard. I don't know.
There's a lot of stick hooliganism and stuff. I mean, there's
I feel
lots
like
of
we
things
just
going up.
haven't had a period yet.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
No, I don't think you're wrong. I think, but there has been a lot of things, but you're right. It does seem to be this, sort of peak and valley, peak and valley.
Yeah, right,
valley,
okay.
You know what I mean? Stop and go. Yeah, red light, green light thing.
Yeah.
It's that can overall lead to the feeling of a slow game. But there has been some pretty interesting action items going on.
Like
Nick's made a couple of really great stops.
Oh yeah.
A
couple that he really shouldn't have had to.
No, exactly right. I would agree 100%. But, then some of those odd man rushes, scoring chances, some quick turnovers in the forward zone, things like that. There's been some exciting things that have happened, but you're right. It's punctuated by these, little group periods of, times where, it's a lot of tugging jerseys and scrabbling in the corner.
Yeah.
And, you know what I mean? Not a lot of hockey going on right now.
I know the guy with the bells going by right now and everything, but I feel like this year so far has been the fans are really here.
Yeah.
They really showed up. It's louder than normal around here.
It is. It's a bit electric, and I think especially when we're playing some of the the local teams like the ones that are close to us in our division. Those divisional games tend to be just jam packed. There's an awful lot of Windsor fans here tonight, which is terrific. Well, welcome Windsor.
Like to see it.
I'm heading off to Brantford actually in 2 weeks. We're gonna go see the Brantford game. Yeah, now they're the Brantford Bulldogs. But you're right. I mean, there's a lot more people, I think, on average in the building, and it is making it a very lively place to be.
It's a great place to be, but we want to see some hockey. About 5 minutes away from the next
100%.
period coming out here. And I think things are going to change right now.
I hope
think
so.
Both teams are a little frustrated. I think they're going, okay, enough of this what we just talked about.
And
it's time to get out and play hockey. And maybe, after the 3-game streak and then getting slapped in the face literally by Kitchener, maybe that's had an effect on this team here tonight as well.
Kitchener's got a great team this year. Yep. They've got a couple of real notable players on their team. And, I think they're going to be, one of those challenges that we're going to have to overcome at some point. But
you look at the other divisions,
they definitely
too.
are playing hard.
You look like where Sarnia Sting is right now, second place, and Sioux right above us, and we've been able to beat them horribly. And then, Kitchener is still beatable for this Sarnia Sting hockey team.
I think so. I mean, we're in the top. I think we're in 7th place in the entire at the moment, And some of the teams that are ahead of us, they might have a little better win record right now, but, we beat some of those teams.
Yeah.
And I think we actually broke into the OHL rankings this week. So, so that was good news.
This underrated team.
Absolutely.
I got to bring that up.
Those Sarnia guys, they might have a little something going on there,
Something going on. Well, they definitely talk around the OHL when things are happening with the team.
Absolutely.
So the Sarnia Sting are making that happen.
Infamous.
Here. And paying tribute to our veterans here today.
Absolutely.
As well, Veterans Way, and then I know that'll be coming down the road as well. So thank you to all of our veterans and everyone in that service world. We appreciate you. All right, we're going to have post-game press conference coming up later on here at the end of the game, hopefully with positive results. You never know who's going to show up there.
Yep.
Lee Baisley will be joining me here for the second period intermission. We got everybody here tonight.
Everybody's
we had honor to start.
That'd leave me some time to go and head over to the Honey Pot and check out my 30th anniversary gear.
There you go. All right, 30th anniversary. Right.
Absolutely.
So, right on. All right. Great having you all watching. We'll see you at the post-game press conference later, as I mentioned, but Lee Baisley coming up at the second period intermission. As always, live from the concourse on the Sarnia Sting, I'm David Burrows, my friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!